Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Highly Motivated. Today, I come to you from the property on this incredibly humid day. I say humid because I walked out of the house, just got out of the shower, walked out of the house, and boom, it hit me. Hit me like a ton of bricks, the humidity. It's incredible. It's overwhelming, but you've got to overcome that. You got to keep pushing through it, and you got to pretend like the humidity isn't there. Okay. So we're here. It's highly motivated. It is going to be a gorgeous, gorgeous day. Why is it going to be a gorgeous day? Because you're going to create that day. Why is it gorgeous? Because you're going to help manifest that day. So here you are. You just joined me here for the highly motivated Wednesday morning smoke sesh. That's all this is. We're just here hanging out, having a little smoke sesh. Nothing more, nothing less. That's what Wednesday morning is. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for being a part of this smoky tokey, of this, let's get the day started right. Let's bring some great motivation to the table. Let's bring some positive energy today to the table. I don't think I'm asking much. I'm asking very little. I'm asking very little because when you bring great energy into the day, when you bring great positivity and enthusiasm, you spread it. You spread it to other people. So that's really my point. My point is to help you spread the goodness, the manifested positivity, the great energy that we should all be sharing. So that's really my point. That's why in its simplicity. So anyways, we're here Wednesday morning, smoke sesh. Let me get things started. Another this one right here is Mamacita. So I want to let you know Mamacita is it's a hybrid leaning indica. Let me turn off that so nobody hears that constantly. Okay, excellent. So we're here, highly motivated. We're restreaming to you today on multiple channels, on the Linky Winkies, the YouTuber, the Facey Bookie, and the Twitchy. So there you go. We're everywhere today. Good morning, and I hope you're having an excellent day or an excellent start. Ooh, a little bit of a rudder. So remember, all we do on these little smoke sessions is we chit chat, we talk, and we smoke. Now, if you don't smoke, that's fine. If you don't eat cannabis, that's fine. If you don't even use it, that's perfectly fine. That's not what we're totally here for. We're totally here for the community of us coming together. We're totally here for the start of good energy in the day, the start of good energy in the morning. That's what it's all about. Our manifestation, our creation of good energy resonates from us as a frequency, as an antenna, as a radio broadcast. We push out goodness. We push out wholeness and community and love and energy. We push that out. We're going to get that back. So whatever you're pushing out into the universe, you're going to get back from the universe. That simple, that easy. I was listening to something the other day on the Tiki Talker, and it was talking about the metaphor of water into wine, where Jesus turned water into wine. First I wondered why. I mean, water's incredibly healthy, and it's great to nourish many people. Water. Why would he have to turn it into wine? Why is it so important that he had to get them all drunk? Or that wine had to be the sacrament? Had to be it. But then, when I was learning about this metaphor, about water into wine, it's just a metaphor. It's really just talking about the many different elements and different ways that you can understand what water into wine really meant, because he never turned water into wine. I know, that's deep for today's conversation. This is all very deep for a Wednesday smoke sesh. I agree. So let's just smoke. Let's keep life easy. And let's just toke one together and get our energy right for the day. Today I have a busy day. Today I'm going to be running through Ocala. I've got three meetings over there. And then from there, I'm running over to Tampa, and I've got two great meetings there. And then from Tampa, I'm running south to Clearwater for my last meeting of the day. So many people to see, so many great energy to push out, express, and take back in. That's how I see it. That's how I see the day. I see the day as an opportunity to gain, express, and share new energy. And as corny as that sounds, I really don't care. But that's what it is. That's what I love. That's what I love, getting out there and positively motivating other people, positively enthusing other people so that their day is more magical. And then they create more magic for the people around them. It's super simple. I keep letting this go out because I talk too much. I even have another one rolled just in case I talk too much. And today, I even brought out the Puffco proxy, which you know how much I love that thing. I don't get supported or paid or any way for talking about my Puffco proxy, but I love to talk about it only because, and some lovely batter, rosin batter, gorgeous, delicious. But I don't get paid to talk about my Puffco proxy. But I love talking about it because of the ease of use, the ease of clean. It gets clean. You can clean it so easily. That's one of the joys behind it, is that you don't have to go through so much pressure to clean your device. It's so I'm just like straight sweating out here. Wishing I had a fan. Wishing I had just a little bit of breeze. There's no breeze out here. I mean, yes, it's a gorgeous day, and I think today it could storm. I don't want to say for sure it's going to storm because every day I check the weather and then I tell everybody at the house, you don't have to water anything. It's going to storm today. Don't worry. You're going to have thunderstorms and things like that, and nothing happens. Or we'll have thunderstorms in the entire area, but right here, it'll stay perfectly dry. So really, it should come down to, you don't listen to me, water anyways. Even if you think there's going to be a storm, go ahead and give some water. So today we're expecting, who's crawling around to me? Oh, it's a bug. So today we're expecting a few storms, and this is like a sauna. I mean, I used to come live from this fly is really loving me. I used to come live from the RV, but it was so hot and there's no airflow. So I got the sharp idea. Let me come do the podcast from outside on the porch. Just as hot. There's no break. I do it. Now I say, well, let me do it early morning before the sun comes out. Let me do the podcast as early as I can so that it's not hot. I'm not sweating. I'm somewhat comfortable while having a smoke outside. But no, early morning, 8 o'clock, still hot, still humid, still almost unbearable. But remember, this is a great start. This is a great acclimation for the rest of the day, because the rest of the day is not going to be easy. The rest of the day is not going to be cool, calm, and collected. It's going to be busy. It's going to be full of adventure, full of journey. And that's what I'm expecting today. I'm expecting a hot, humid, rainy, adventurous day. But that's how we've got to look at it. Every day is an adventure. Every day you get up, it's a blessing. Every day you wake up, it's a blessing. Because think of the so many that don't wake up every day. Think of the so many that never had the opportunity at life, never had the opportunity to see this, to experience this, to breathe in the beautiful, sweet air, to talk to amazing people, to share amazing energy, to learn amazing things. Think of how many souls never got the chance, never got the opportunity, but you get it every day. Every day you wake up, you're getting the opportunity to love life. You're getting the opportunity to be a part of something. Let me see. Hey, how you doing? Good morning. Look at this. Who do we have here? I don't even know how to let people join me. That is too much fun. Let me send, I'm going to send out the link if anybody wants to join. Here we go. Let's copy that. All right. And then let's go into the chat. You guys, oh, I was in the chat. Can I chat? I can chat. Here we go. And, type a message. You guys can see how fancy I am over here. and return. Okay, there we go. So if you want to be a part of it, and there we go, let me know, log in, and I will, oh, what is going on here? Is the sun? Oh, it's a reflection of something. I thought I had a crack in the screen all of a sudden. I'm like, no! Mm. So again, this is just our morning smoke sesh. This is just our get together and talk about almost anything. And this fly that wants to be a part of the show. And oh my God, what is this? It's like no matter what you do, he doesn't want to leave. The fly wants to be a part of this. So whatever. And by the way, sorry, it took me a while to see everybody's comments. Good morning again. And hope that you are all part of this magical day. Because that's what it feels like. It feels magical. I mean, it feels hot, but it feels magical. I feel like I'm expelling things out of my body with this kind of heat. I feel like I'm in a sauna, come to think about it. So anyways, Cinem A's. Do I hear you? I can't hear you, but now I can see your comment. And hey, how you doing? And you're more than welcome to come join. I'm here just chit-chatting, just getting ready for the day, just smoking this beautiful, beautiful mamacita. And this is mamacita from Goldflower here in Florida. So if you're in Florida and you have a medical card, this is, actually, I can give you all the details of it right now. So let me see, it's mamacita, it's a hybrid. It's sitting at about 25.8 on the THC level. And your total terpenes are at 1.8. And normally, a lot of the stuff I smoke, my terp level is going to be around 1.5 to 2. Normally, I don't experience things over 2% on a terpene level, only because I don't normally find flower over 2% on a terpene level. But 1.8, very tasty, nice hybrid. I feel hybrids, of course, they don't want to put that it's an indica or a sativa, but I really feel this is leaning just a hair more sativa. I mean, when I smoke first thing in the morning, I don't like to smoke indicas because it'll slow me down for the entire day. But as I've been smoking this, I almost feel uplifted. And this fly doesn't want to leave me alone. Whatever. And by the way, if you ever want to join me on the show beforehand and join from the beginning, private message, DM me, and I will send you the link ahead of time. But I have sent the link in the chat. So if you can see it, it's only seen on YouTube and Twitch. Okay, let me see. I had somebody coming in from LinkedIn. Let me see if I can do fancy shit like that. I don't know if I can do fancy shit like that. I'm going to try. I'm going to try to do some fancy shit. That's what I'm going to try to do. Here, let me see. Let's see what I can do to, something. I don't even see what I'm doing here. Okay. I'm going to try to share this on LinkedIn as well. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Where am I? I'm right here. Okay. Wait, can I share? I can't, because then I'm just talking to myself. Or then I hear myself, see myself. Okay. Something, I don't even see what I'm doing here. Sure. So if you could find me on YouTube, under Oraganji, Oraganji, I sent a link to the YouTube chat for the live of how to join. I wish I had more skill than that right now, but at the moment, that's all my brain can really conjure up. So come check me out on the YouTuber. Look me up under Oran, Oran, Allen. Hello, how are you today? Or you can find me right there on the YouTube under Oraganji, Oraganji, and I put the link, the Linky Winkies, or if you see me on Twitch, on the Twitchy Witchies, I put the link there too. That's the only places it went to. Okay. Oh, this is delicious. You shouldn't have to cough. So many people cough when they're smoking their weed because it's not cured right. It's not dried right. Now, this is Mamacita from Goldflower. They dry and cure their weed beautifully. Another great thing that they do that I enjoy, it's organic. It's living soil. It's all hand trimmed. Hand trimming is also a big deal, and I'll tell you why, really quickly. Okay. Good morning, Kyra. How are you? So, all right, let me tell you. All right, so here's the thing. People take their weed and they run it through what's called a roller. And the roller it's like an automatic trimmer. And so that's why all the buds for a lot of these other places look very similar or look the same because they're all running through a very similar process. And then there's lights, ultraviolet lights that are shining down on the bud and killing whatever mold or bacteria or anything that's in there that, the big companies don't want you to smoke. But this is organic. It's living soil. They don't have to flush anything out of it. There's nothing in it, and there's no lights they got to run over it. It's hand trimmed, so all the trichomes are staying on there. And that's what I didn't mention. When you run it through an automatic trimmer with these lights shining on, all those beautiful crystals and trichomes are being knocked off the bud. And then they're being used for a process down the road that they're going to sell to you again. So they're selling you your bud twice. That's why you want something that's hand trimmed. Hand trimmed is going to keep all those beautiful trichomes on there. Hand trimmed is going to keep the flavors, the taste, the beautiful terpenes that explode when you smoke, and the aroma that you smell as you're breaking it up with your fingers or as you take it out of the bag. And aroma is a big deal. Aroma gets me in the mood. Aroma gets me going. Aroma, tells me if that's what I want to smoke. And that's the other big deal. So today is a Wednesday with no topic. A topic and no topic. Because the topic is really you. The topic is community. The topic is people. And getting up together. Getting up and enjoying the start of this gorgeous day. Enjoying the sun coming up behind us and bringing beautiful heat. Hey there, morning. Bringing beautiful heat and energy to everything that we do. First cough. More than halfway through this giant hooter, and that's the first cough. And that's great. That's good. That's okay. That's resin builds up. But you shouldn't cough. Good weed really doesn't make you cough. And this is great weed. Mamacita is nice. It's a hybrid. Hybrid leaning sativa because I am feeling it though. I'm feeling it running through the body beautifully. Okay. But that's the point of the show. Nothing really are we talking about today. Nothing do we want to talk about today other than let's smoke together and let's chit chat about bits and pieces, whatever comes up. I like to talk about energy. I like to talk about frequency. I like to talk about us changing the world with goodness and kindness and a little empathy. And by sharing that from you, you get it back to you. Whatever you share, whatever you put out there, you're going to get back. You see, these are the things that I love to talk about. But I also love to talk about good weed. And right now I'm smoking out of a vegetable paper so that I can taste the cannabis totally without tasting the paper. A lot of times, and like when I do videos or close-ups or macro photography of the burning of my cannabis, I like to do it in clear papers so that you can see the process of the cannabis below. You can see how the oils and the resins start to break down and mix with the fresh weed or the dry weed. And so every hit you're taking, it's becoming more resinous. It's becoming stronger. It's becoming almost more medicated because cannabis starts to break down at 250 degrees. That means it's decarboxylating. That means it's changing from what it is now into THC. It first changes into CBGA if the temperatures are low enough, and then from CBG into THC and CBD, and then about 250 different compounds or cannabinoids. But really, it's just about getting high together. Really, it's just about meeting in the morning like this and say, hey, what do you want to do? I want to smoke. I want to get ready for my day. It's going to be a busy day. So why not let's toki before I leave? And that's what we're doing. Doing a little toki before I leave. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Highly Motivated. This one's for later then. As you can see, I might smoke it now. Who knows? But those are the papers that I'm using. They are vegetable papers. So with vegetable papers, there's nothing my body's not going to process naturally. This is really becoming quite a strong joint. Again, I'm smoking Mamacita from Goldflower. And by the way, if you're in Florida, I just want to let you know they offer free same-day delivery. That's crazy shit. Free same-day delivery. Crazy shit. Awesome. You don't have to leave the house. Look, I'm out there driving already. I'm already out there. But if I'm not working, I don't like to drive. If I'm not working, I don't want to leave the house. But I always run out of weed. So it's easy just to call and have it brought to you. I really think that's the future of cannabis. It's delivery. And the future of everything really is delivery. I saved it. That means good luck for the day. That means the day is going to be magical. That means the day is going to be fun. I'm drooling. I'm drooling. That's how good this shit is today. I think we put too much pressure on the day. You think too hard about it. In order to create the day and manifest the day, it's not about how hard you think about it. It's not about how bad you want it. It's how much energy you put towards it. There's a lot of projects I want to do and a lot of things I want to complete here on the land. But I also like the naturalness of it. I also like this rustic beauty of where I live, that it's not perfect. And I don't think we should be trying so hard to create the day. I think we should be enthusiastically approaching it. I think we should make sure our energy is ready for the day. I think we need to make sure that our intention is right for the day, because that's a big deal. You know, you deal with intention. We need to move with intention and think with intention. We need to work with intention. We need to adventure with intention. Intentional moves. Yes, you can live by the seat of your pants, but you can do that intentionally. I intentionally live by the seat of my pants. I intentionally, loosely enter into the world and excite it everywhere I go, because I know I do that. I know I do that, so I do it. I thank people. I shake people's hands. I look them in the eyes. I'm honest and sincere about my want of better day for everyone, better energy, more manifestation, more. You get what you want when you put your energy to it. But don't try so hard. Don't fake it. Don't fake it till you make it necessarily. Don't, don't try so hard that it's not what you want. Try because it's what you want. Try it because it's what you feel and see, and it's what it's all about. And what I'm fucking talking about right now, it's hard to say because I'm really high. This is how we're starting the day. Let me check for comments in places, because I see now the comments I put back out, you can't see. So let me just go take a peek, see, and make sure that everybody's wherever they are. Let me see. Oh, good morning. Hey, how are you doing? Long time. That's what's great about, you know, these podcasts. This is a virtual smoke session. This is an opportunity for us all to get together. This is our opportunity to smoke one together. Even if we're at opposite sides of the globe, this is our chance to say, hey, how are you doing? Good morning. And I hope your day is incredibly awesome. I hope your day is filled with the magic that you need to conquer it. And I know you will. I know how powerful you are. I know how enthusiastically amazing you are. I know how creative you are. I know how good inside of a person you are. So I know whatever you create and whatever you manifest and whatever frequency and vibe that you push out into the world, you're going to get that back. You're going to get back that beautiful goodness because you're putting it out. That's what I know. That's when you are good inside and you want good inside, then you put that out into the world around you and it comes back. Appreciate yourself, know who you are, and really appreciate you. Here, let me turn it so I'm not blinding everybody. I just noticed the sun's coming up, so I'll sit in front of it. I will take the heat of the sun. I will take the heat of the sun for you so you don't get blinded while we chitty chat chat. Chitty chat 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 chat. There's some really good weed this morning. Holy shit. Mm, mm. This is my first time smoking Mamacita. And I'll tell you something. Mamacita is super fantastic. You got to start the day with humor. You've got to start the day being able to laugh at yourself and know that you don't take yourself so seriously. You know, get out there, bring good energy, bring happiness, bring the want of more for everybody, not just you. Bring the want of more for them. And them is everybody. Them is your family. Them is your friends. Them is your coworkers. The them and the they. They, them. The he, the she's, the him, hays, everybody. Just everybody. And that's easy. Just everybody. We're all everybody. We're all the same. We are all the same under the leaf. Whether you smoke it, whether you eat it, whether you toke it, whether you don't do anything at all with cannabis, it doesn't matter. You have an endocannabinoid system. You have the energy, the magic to create, to manifest. I realized when I could create a life, I have children, and I realized when I could create life, well, anything's possible. Anything is possible. And I didn't want to go in deep with what I was learning about water into wine and how it's just a metaphor. But look into it. And it really is just a metaphor for the elements of the earth, and really religion itself is just a metaphor. I believe in the energy of God. That's it. Whoever she might be. I'm pretty sure God's a woman, or would be, because with woman you have birth, you have creation. With woman you have manifestation of life, and I'm pretty sure God's a woman. You know, God's wrath. No, I'm just joking. But in that, I always talk about bringing 10% more kindness. 10% more kindness every day. Now, you might think, Orrin, if I'm bringing 10% more kindness every day, and I do this for 10 days, that's 100% more kindness by the end of the week. Well, no, just 10%. Just tomorrow, just the same 10%. Now, if you want to double it and make it 20%, beautiful, beautiful. But just 10%. 10% kindness out of your total percentage of shit going on in your life. 10% of it should be kindness and understanding and empathy. People need that. We're missing that. We're missing the love of community and the kindness of friends. We used to get together and smoke. And in that smokies, we'd talk, we'd hug, we'd sing, we'd dance, we'd eat. There was so much we would share. And in that sharing of community that we used to do, we would educate. Now, granted, we grow up, we move away, we have more responsibilities on us that are demanding and time consuming. You know, we have the search of love and the search of life, and then the recreation of it and the re-understanding of it. You know, myself, I go through a physical mental resurgence. Like right now, I'm in a point in my life where I'm still relearning who I am. I'm relearning who I am authentically. I've been wearing a mask my whole life. And in all my podcasts, I give a little bit of honesty about myself, about what I learn about myself. I'm having trouble keeping it lit. It's got these papers, but I love these papers because when it puts out the joint, then the weed inside is still super fresh, and I open it later and put it in my bowl. But authentically, I've been trying to approach things. I've been wearing a mask. So a little bit about me. I've been wearing a mask my whole life. I've been trying to be somebody I'm not. I mean, I've been me. I've been me. I've always been me. But I was trying to be me to please somebody else. I was trying to be me to right now, like right now, you might think, well, Orrin, you're just trying to please people here to make them happy, to make them enthusiastic. Well, no, it makes me happy to do it. That's it. That's my take. I'm taking from this is it makes me happy to talk to you. It makes me happy to hear and meet people and see the happiness in them. It makes me happy and gives me joy, and it makes me want to cry sometimes because I love people. I never used to love people. I fucking hated everybody. I fucking hated everyone. And I was a rotten shit. But I wasn't me. I didn't know who I was. And I wasn't authentic. Authentic in the, my mother used to say, we need to go eat in this place. It's the most authentic place we've ever been. I miss that woman. But in that, I want to be more who I want to be. I want to be not the person they want me to be, not the person they want me to be, not the person they want me to be, the person I need to be, the person I feel good being, the person I can be easily. And like I said earlier, you shouldn't have to try so hard. You see how I brought that shit around? I didn't forget. You shouldn't have to try so hard. We try too hard. We try to please everybody around us. And by doing that, we end up becoming somebody else. I'm going to put that down because I'm just sitting there holding it. We end up becoming somebody else. And so we're just trying too hard. I'm going to load this thing up. It's just delicious. We try so hard. And in that trying, we expel energy and effort and you name it, just a ton of shit. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to be me. I want to do what makes me happy and what can make other people happy naturally by me making me happy. And I make me happy. I know it's a lot of fucking me happy, you happy, blah, 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 blah. But I want to make me happy. And I want to do that through this, through the podcast, through talking to people that are at the other side of the globe or somewhere else in the United States. And we get to share a moment that we didn't get to share before. We get to share a smoke. We get to share an energy that we used to share years ago. But because of COVID, we don't share anymore. And because of COVID or because of growing up or because of moving away or because of jobs or whatever it is, we stop sharing these smoke sessions. We stop getting together personally for one reason or another. So again, thank you for joining me today on Highly Motivated. Let's highly motivate the motherfucking day ahead of us. Let's highly motivate with energy and full steam enthusiasm to enjoy life. Did you see that fucking butterfly right there? Beautiful. Beautiful. Out here, you'll see, we have hummingbirds, we got butterflies. That charges me. That, wow. It brings something inside that it never used to bring. I never used to be like this. I was terrible. I was angry. I was depressed. I hated everybody. I didn't know who I was because I was not authentic. Look at that gorgeous batter. Whoa. Because I'm stupid. I wasn't authentic. Oh, it just breaks down there so gorgeously. That's it. That's all I'm putting on there. Okay. Because I wasn't authentic, I was a dick. I was chauvinistic. I'm sorry to anybody that I dealt with where I was a jerk. I didn't mean to be. I didn't know who I was, and I was just trying to impress, or I was just trying to be something I'm not. And this is who I am. This is all I am. I love to teach. I love to talk weed. I love to grow weed. I love to smoke weed. I love my children so much. They are my delight. Yet the other day was my daughter's 6-year-old birthday, and Zavia. And it brought joy to me in ways that I can't even describe. Authentically. The old me, sure, I made decisions in my life because I was chasing women. I made decisions in my life because I was chasing drugs, cocaine, But I was able to get away from that. I made bad decisions in my life because I was chasing what the mask wanted. I was chasing what I thought I wanted. I was chasing what MTV told me I wanted. I was chasing what I thought was greener on the other side and never was. Never was until I found what was really greener. I found what I truly loved, and it changed my world. I mean, I already knew what the fuck I loved. I already knew what I wanted, but I didn't chase it. I didn't go after it because I wasn't happy with me, because I wasn't authentic. I was working so hard. And I thank Dualistic Unity for helping to open me up a bit, for helping me see something a little differently, to be able to look at positivity differently and look at it as enthusiasm and as positivity as well, dualistically. But I wasn't happy before, and that's why I was an angry person. That's why I hated everybody, because I wasn't being authentic. I was just trying to impress everybody. I was just trying to be somebody I was not. Let's get this thing started while I'm still chit-chatting. We just press the button. Boom, boom. Look at that, it buzzed. If it buzzed again, it's going to be ready to go. And this right here, I'm just going to let you know, so I'll let you know what I'm smoking. I don't know. I can't tell you because the label is gone. Well, there you go. I, Becoming who I am now, I'm still learning. I'm still learning. I don't know who the fuck I am, but I know what I like doing. I like helping. I like... Wow. Whatever the fuck that is, that's delicious. Wait, I think it's roll-ups. Whatever that is delicious. Wow, that is really something else. Anyways, if you're just joining us, thank you so much. This is Highly Motivated. Welcome. I'm just going to go to the session's over because I don't want to waste anything. I'm lightly sipping. I'm not hitting really hard. I'm lightly sipping it. It just turned off. But I don't want any smoke sitting in there. Okay. Oh, that's so good. That had to be roll-ups. So anyways, we're talking about authenticity. You try so hard, it's not authentic. The harder you try to be somebody, you're not being you. You're not being happy. You're not going down a path that you want to go down. I mean, for so many years, I took jobs because I was chasing women, because I was chasing money, because I was chasing fame or the want of it. And then I realized it wasn't about that. It was about helping people and changing energies. Look, you look, walk around the world. Walk around the world. Walk around the world. It's easy. The whole world, walk around it. No, walk around today and look at people. They're going to be on their phones probably. But look at them. Look them in the eye. Look them in the eye and just see them. See them. See who they're trying to be. See, look at it. You could feel almost the anger and the frustration at life. You could almost feel the frustration at their jobs and at traffic and at everything around them. Look at them. That's what I want to change. That frustration, that anger, that want of a hug, that want of love, that want of community, and everything in between. That's what they're missing. That's what we're all missing. And I'm just saying, bring 10% more kindness into your day. And by doing that, by bringing 10% more kindness into your day, it starts to push a different frequency. It starts to push a different energy. And it starts to change everybody around us. That's all. Ooh, I almost knocked that shit over. Whoa, did it go somewhere? I did. All right, let me see if I can smoke any more of that. Let me put a little bit more in because, yeah, why not? So that's what we're doing today. We're just here smoking. We're talking about each other. We're talking about energy. We're wishing everybody a good morning and hoping that you start your day with magic. You start your day here. You could just be talking and listening. You could be schmoozing. You could just listening is fine. I don't give a shit. Or as I just noticed, you can say things on Facebook, and I just saw them. Good morning to you. Again, good morning. Good morning. You don't want me to start singing. That's when I start losing people. I start singing and everybody just disappears. So, this is my little dabby tool. This is a really great tool, uh, you know, for picking up the concentrate out of the container. And then I put a little bit more into the proxy. I usually don't. But I'm like, hey, we're gonna get high this morning. We're gonna get really high this morning. And why? Why not? Because a lot of people that are still joining. And a lot of people haven't gotten high with us yet this morning. So I'm here to smoke with you. Well, and I have to eventually go to work. So I'm mentally getting myself ready for work. I have a long drive today. I have a lot of people to see. But in that, I had it planned out very well. Google, me and Google have been talking about this all morning, just planning it out. You'll notice I'm sipping it in and I'm blowing it right out. You don't have to hold it in. It's a misconception. The longer you hold it in, you think you're going to get higher. But I'm telling you, you're not. You don't get higher. As you inhale, you are immediately assimilating that through the bronchial tubes of your lungs. By coughing, you're opening things up just a little bit and you're releasing some of the built up resin or stuff that you're smoking that's sitting on the lungs. But I breathe it in and breathe it right out. Why? Just clearing it out now. At low heat, see, as it turns off, you really get it some of the lowest of heat, which is beautiful. Okay. I realized I opened my drink and never took a drink. That's so bad for me, but so delicious. So, again, we're here, we're chit-chatting, we're just hanging out for a joint, for a twist and a toke, a little bit of smoke. That's what we're doing. And that's what we've done. I let this go out. It's Mamacita from Goldflower. Look at that. Look at that. You can even still see it inside the paper where the resin has kind of worked its way into soaking the rest of the flour. And here's the one I was smoking the other day. Ooh, that was nice. I'm gonna try lighting that back up. Now I feel like coughing. It's gotta be the batter. It's just very concentrated and just absolutely delicious. You know, there's gotta still be some left in there. Let's do that again. So again, if you ever have questions about cannabis and you'd like to learn more, ask the questions. I'm looking at the Facebookie right now, checking the questions there, and I can see your questions coming in on the restream. But it looks like the only people who see my answers live, where I'm typing them back, is on the Twitch and on the YouTube. Thank you again for joining me, by the way. Thank you for joining me on our morning smoke sesh, our morning twisty toki okie okies, whatever the hell you want to call it. I don't care. I appreciate you coming. I appreciate you being here. And just taking a moment to start our day differently. To enjoy the day. Hear the birds. Hear the ducks. See some of the butterflies. For me, this is magical. For me, this is how a day should start. I know you live in the city. It's hard. You can't if you live around a lot of people, it's hard. You can't exactly, you can't exactly do that. And I understand. That's why we're doing this. That's why we do this digitally. We do this here so that you get something a little bit different. You get the community. You get the joining of all of us together for a quick smoke, a quick toke. I just like saying that. And in a little while, I'm going to take a lovely walk around the property. I'm going to breathe. I'm going to breathe in the air of the day, the energy of the day. That's what I want you to do. I know you might think, all right, Oren, positivity, blah, blah, blah. But no, I want you to hear it. I want you to try it. Just try it and see if it makes a difference. Try it and see if it brings any different energy and any different motivation and enthusiasm to your day. Just try it. What do you have to lose? Breathe. Just get outside, breathe. Breathe in deep, deep, and let it out. Breathe in deep again and let it out. I'm talking about that when I cough. But really feel the energy of the day. Feel the heat of the sun coming up. Hear the traffic, hear the birds, hear the people. Hear it all. And really feel their energy as well. Take it. Take it and infuse it into whatever you're doing. I am an energy vampire. I'm going to be honest. One of my tricks is I steal energy. I am in a crowd and I love it. I feel the beat of the music or the beat of the people, the beat of the talking and the different conversations and the different wild actions around me. And I'm soaking that in. That's my energy. I'm soaking that in. That is the energy that I live off every single day. I feel like I'm getting younger. No, I'm not. When I get up in the morning, I do not feel like I'm younger. I get up in the morning, it's like, oh, when did this happen? What marathon did I run yesterday? But to be honest, the last couple days, I feel like I've been running a marathon. With my daughter's birthday, and then my dad coming into town from Texas. Yeehaw. Best damn barbecue anywhere. Tejas. And another dish, I'm going to say a dish that I miss, that I don't get here in Florida. Barbacoa. Barbacoa tacos. Oh, mwah, fantastic. I dream about them with some fresh cilantro and fresh onions. And barbacoa has been stewing and cooking for a 2-day or 1-day, 2-day process. Delicious. If you know, you know. And that's all I'm going to say. But no, he was here visiting, and then my daughter just turned 6. And plus I've been promoting and working and driving, and I have events on weekends and concerts, and wow, it's a lot. It's a lot. But I manifest the energy for that. I manifest the goodness and enthusiasm for that. And I'm trying to share the energy between family and work. So my work-life balance. But it's crazy because I love work. I love it. And that's what I was talking about earlier. You can be more authentic when you do what you love. You're more authentic when you take the path that you love. You don't have to work so hard when it's something you love. Exactly. Thank you. You don't have to work so hard because it just comes to you. It's natural. It's happening because you're good at it, because you love it. And that's the truth. Look, your work life is most of your life. Your work life is, I'm going to say, at least 2/3 of your life. At least. You work. I've been working since I was 13. And wow, 14. It was 14. I want to say 14. I was riding the bike. Yeah, 13, 14. Excuse me. But that's the thing. We work our whole life, and people complain about their jobs. They drive to their jobs and they hate it. They get to their jobs and they hate it. They work for people that they hate. And what does that create in their soul? Hate. The energy. Okay, so here, let's talk about this. The energy that you create around you is what you get back. If you create a stressful environment, you're going to get that stressful environment back, even if things aren't working out for you. And I know people say, Oren, my life sucks. How can I create a goodness when my life sucks? I'm like, well, okay, shit might not be working out for you. And things might be really rolling downhill. But if you jump on that ball that's rolling downhill, then it's only going to roll downhill faster. And it's only going to roll downhill harder. And it's only going to hurt more. But if you enthusiastically help change the direction of that ball, maybe get on that ball and start running the opposite direction. And that maybe slows the ball down. Maybe that stops the ball. We create our environment. We manifest everything around us. So if I'm manifesting peace, love, good frequency, if I'm manifesting joy and happiness and energy and new beautiful days and enjoying them and manifesting them and spreading them, I'm going to get that back. That's all I want. People always ask me, Warren, you're helping us out here. Why? Why? Well, I don't know. I'd like to help. I like to get that energy back. I'm being selfish now. I love the energy that I put out because I get it back from everybody around me. That's the beauty of life. That's the beauty and energy of everything around us. That's amazing. That's amazing. Don't get me started. The second we start getting started, then I go crazy with all these different people inside. They want to come out and say hello. Hello. The thing is, I know who I am now. I mean, I'm learning, but I don't care what anybody ever thinks of me anymore. I care that they get some of the energy. I care they get some of the goodness and the love that we're pushing out. I care about that. That's what I care about. That's what changes the world. That's what changes everything around us. Put it out there. You get it back. That's it. You manifest it. You create it. I remember when I was down on my luck and I was bitching all the time. Not, that's maybe not the right word. I apologize. I was moaning a lot about life and how life was not fair and how life was treating me terribly. And I was poor. I was broke. I was having trouble feeding my family. Yeah, life hits us all hard. I was having trouble at one point, many points. Life is a roller coaster. Sometimes you have money, sometimes you don't. My only thing I tell people, save. Something I always have problems with, but save. Save as much as you can for the rainy days. For the days that roller coaster takes a hard dip, you got savings. So mentally and physically, you don't take such a hard dip. Money helps keep us out of mental craziness, physical craziness, because when you don't have it, it really, your bills and responsibilities and to feed children and wow, it will destroy you. And it will put you in a low place that continues putting you in a low place. So like I was saying, when I was in that low place, I would always be saying, woe is me. Why is God doing this to me? Why am I not getting, why am I not getting the good things in life? Why am I not having luck? Why am I not experiencing, why am I not experiencing the good things that life has to offer? Why do I struggle so hard? And in that, I would constantly ask God why this was happening. I would cry about it. I would moan about it. I would always wonder, why not me? Well, I was creating that world around me. I was manifesting that down and that bad luck and that no new opportunity. I think for sure it's definitely out now. I think now I just cannot get this one back. This one is definitely out, super out, but this one still has opportunity. So, anyways, when I was down and out, look, I created the rough environment around me. I mean, I created the bad luck. Why? Because not that I wanted it, but I couldn't see better. Sometimes we have to see better before it gets better. Sometimes we have to want better before it gets better. Sometimes we have to be the positive energy that we're looking for. By the way, the breeze has been coming and I'm not complaining at all because normally I'm complaining if I can't light my joint, but it's so hot out here that this breeze that is now coming is so welcomed. I'm like so excited about it. I could be out here for hours if this breeze doesn't stop. I will not be out here for hours. I'm just saying I could be. Wow, that's delicious. Mamacita, goldflower, hybrid leaning sativa. You see how chattery I am today. I'm very chattery, so that's why I feel like it's a sativa. And if you just joined us or you're joining us late, this is highly motivated. All this is a virtual smoke sesh. All this is a chance for us all to get together. Mm. You create the world around you. You create the positivity. You manifest the energy, and you spread it. You spread it to everybody. You don't have to tackle people and be like, I'm giving you energy and positivity. No, don't do that. That's a little weird. No, if somebody needs a hug, give them a hug. They need a handshake. They need to be looked into the eye. They need to be spoken to authentically. Don't pretend you're somebody else. Don't try to be so impressive. Just be you. Just be you. Bring the authentic, real you to the world around you. That's it. Bring you to everything you do. Authentically want change for the people around you. Look, I don't usually give money to people, on the side of the road begging. But the other day we did it. Had the kids and everybody with me, and the kids were like, "You've got to, Dad, make it right." You're right. I mean, it's paper, and it helps them in some way, any way, maybe every way. Give what you can. Don't be so selfish. Help people around you because people are just people. People are people. So why can't you see? You and I forgot the rest of the words. Who gives a shit? That's it. But that's it. That's the simplicity of life. Keeping it simple. I let it go out. Keeping it simple, keeping it easy. We overcomplicate life. We overcomplicate the healing. We overcomplicate, and we live in our past and we live for the future, but we don't live in the right now. We don't live in the, hey, Bear, how are you, baby? Mwah. Good morning. We don't live in the right now. We live for tomorrow. We live for yesterday. And so I guess being more us, being more real, being more authentic, we live more right now. We appreciate the breeze that cools us right now. We appreciate the lives and energy that's shared around us. I would have never noticed the butterflies. And actually, they were never here. We brought them here. I mean, I didn't like physically bring them here, but we started planting plants for them. We're not done yet. Almost. This is our morning smoke sesh. We're just getting started. Usually when you get this far down, it gets pretty harsh. And it's getting a little harsh. Only because, and I can't tell if it's the paper, I don't think it is. It's getting very resonated. So at this point, I could really tell that this is full of magic. It's full of coffee juice. Like I'm going to cough. Ooh, coffee this morning would be a great idea. That's what I was missing. The butterflies give me so much energy, so much joy, really. Happiness. Happiness brings me the energy. Happiness brings me the want to do more and see more and experience more. And that's what we should all be doing. Bringing kindness to the world around us bringing love and understanding. Put yourself in other people's shoes. That's it. Smoke a joint with me in the morning. That's it. Join me for Highly Motivated so that we can talk a little bit about motivation, a little bit about weed, and then I'll forget what the hell I was talking about and go back and talk about those two things all over again like I never talked about them in the first place. And that's what we do. Thank you for joining us on Highly Motivated for another interesting smoke sesh. I have another one I was going to smoke. Really, I should, but I shouldn't. I should get the day started. Things are getting late. I'm on a time frame. I have to get moving. Anyways, that being said, thank you again for joining me. Thank you again for being a part of this energy and a part of this movement that I call Highly Motivated. And it's the movement of people, the movement of energy, the movement of community. It's the movement to manifest and to create the day that you want and need. And remember, if you have to work so hard to do it, maybe it's not right. That's it. If you have to work so hard, maybe it's just not right. So if it comes to you easily and it feels good and that's what it's all about, then that's what it's all about. Let's keep life simple. Keep love and energy simple. Keep the manifestation and creation simple. You shouldn't have to work hard for it. It should just happen. You should just manifest it that way. Work it that way. Intentionally. Move with intention. And do all the other great shit. I appreciate you. Have an amazing day. Be good, be strong, be energetic, be amazing, be vibrant, be creative, be good, be kind. That's it. And you can find me again Friday at 8 o'clock, same time. No, not the same time, same place. Friday, 8 o'clock at night. Friday, 8 o'clock at night, highly motivated. You can find me in these same places on the Twitchy, the YouTuber, the Facebooker, the Linky Winkies. I can say them right. I don't give a shit. Done. Have an amazing day. Wait, I lost my button. Okay, we're going to be here until I can find the button. There it is. Everybody have a great day. Be amazing. And remember, you are amazing. You are amazing. That's it. And just be you. Don't try so hard to be something else and someone else. Learning to be you early on in life is going to bring so much more joy. Don't care what people think of you because they're not thinking of you. They don't care. They don't care. Don't care what they think because they're not thinking it. They're too worried thinking about themselves and thinking it about themselves and judging themselves. People aren't judging you. They don't have time to judge you. Their minds are too everywhere else and on their phones to judge you. So, sorry, I keep seeing butterflies out of the corner of my eye. And I'm like, ooh, butterflies, squirrel.